Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and today's topic is about MHC complex, and it is the second part of the MHC complex. Before this I have already explained about MHC complex and its types. Okay, so you just check out that also, and after that you can understand about this topic. Clear? And before going to this topic, I want to say thank you to all of you who have already subscribed my channel, and I request to the newcomers, if this channel is helpful to you, obviously share with your friends and try to subscribe this channel for the growth of this one. Okay, so let's start. This is the second part of the MHC complex. So here we will learn about the aspects of MHC. Aspects of MHC complex. Okay, or molecule, you can say that aspects of MHC molecule. So here actually what are the features of MHC molecule? Generally one individual has maximum 6 different class 1 MHC product and very slightly more class 2 MHC products. Okay, 6 different class 1 MHC product, 6 different class 1 and slightly more class 2 MHC products we can generally see in the particular individual, okay, or in any one individual. And second one, MHC molecule. One MHC molecule has only one binding site, okay, only one binding site, and here the different peptides can bind with that binding site. Different peptides can bind with that binding site, but only one at a time. Okay, only one at a time. Okay, so MHC molecule has the capability to bind different types of peptides, but only one can bind at one time. Okay, third one is that each MHC can bind to many different peptides, so that's why the binding is termed as degenerate. Okay, just like degeneracy of you can already learn about code degeneracy, okay, in the translation process. Okay, so just like that, this is called degenerate. The binding is called the degenerate. Why? One MHC molecule has the capability to bind with the different peptides. That's why this term is degenerate is used. Okay. Fourth one, MHC polymorphism is determined only in the germline. Okay. In the just germline means embryonic condition, you can see. In there you can understand that MHC is the polymorphic molecule, but no recombinational mechanism is seen here. Okay, no recombinational mechanism for generating the diversity. We already actually learned in my previous video that MHC is a polymorphic molecule. Why it is polymorphic? I already explained in my previous video. But this polymorphism is not gained by the recombinational process. Okay? Recombinational process is not seen here. That's why the diversity of the MHC molecule is actually formed. No, recombinational process is not seen here. This is actually its stable features that they can remain in different form. Okay. Fifth one, that MHC molecules, that mean 1 and 2, these are the membrane bound. Recognition by T cells requires cell-cell contact. Okay, so cell-cell contact must be needed here for this 1 and 2, MHC 1 and MHC 2. Generally, when these are membrane bound, actually they already bound with the membrane. So So that's why the recognition is possible, or recognition by the T cell is possible if the cell-cell contact is possible. Okay. So these are the important aspects of the MHC complex. Now, what is the antigen processing and presentation is done by the MHC? Just briefly we will learn here. Okay. T cell receptor generally does not recognize the free antigens. Okay. They can only recognize that are generally bound to the MHC molecule. Okay. MHC molecule. That means they can actually recognize that antigen which are already bound to the MHC molecule. Okay. And there is another problem that both TC and TH, they can recognize antigen only when it is presented by the self MHC molecule. Okay, non-self is not recognized by the TC or TH. Okay, only the antigen that are bound to the self MHC molecule, so they are totally recognized by the TC cells or TH cells. Okay, what type of this self recognition? That means CD4 TH cells, this recognize antigen with class 2 MHC. Okay, class 2 MHC. That means in class 2 MHC, CD4 generally bound. Okay, CD4 are bound to the class 2 MHC, and in that situation, the antigen with class 2 MHC that are recognized by the TH cell. Clear? And same thing is possible when the CD8 T cells that are recognized antigen with class 1 MHC restricted. That means CD8 T cells are recognized when these are bound with class 1 MHC molecule. So this process actually called the self MHC restriction. Okay, self MHC restriction. That means no CD4. If you can just assume if CD4 is bound with the MHC1, then T cell cannot recognize. Or you can say that if CD8 that is bound to the MHC2, then TC cell cannot recognize. So only CD4 it has to bind with the MHC, and CD8 has to bound with the MHC1. Okay, CD4 must have bound to the MHC2 and CD8 must bound to the MHC1. Then this situation T cells can recognize with the MHC molecule. Can recognize the antigen obviously with the MHC molecule. That means here this binding process is the self-restricted. Okay, self-restricted. And this process actually known as the antigen presentation. Totally, the binding of peptides to MHC molecule and the display of the peptide MHC complex on the cell surface for the TC cell or T cell or TH cells. This recognition is known as the antigen presentation. That means antigen is presented with MHC complex towards the TC cells or TH cells, then it will recognize by TC cell and TH cell. Then after all, what is or the function of the T cells is working. Okay, so this is called the antigen processing or antigen presentation, and the actual activity of the MHC complex for this antigen presentation. Okay, so this is very simple and brief explanation, and I think you all understood about this topic. Okay.